Good evening. It's great seeing you all here today. The first thing I want to say is to any parent out here who had to juggle football practice, volleyball, musicals, cheer, underwater basket weaving, whatever it is you had to juggle to get them here tonight, thank you. I'm a parent. They're grown now, but these days still give me a little bit of a twitch. So I get it. You did a great job. Thank you for having them here. Before we begin tonight, I'm going to have this on this way because I want you to, this is not we're going to play a bunch of masterpieces here after 6 weeks of learning a new language. What we're going to do is we're going to show you, hey, this is what band is all about and how much progress they've made. Now, before I have them play, and I told them I was going to do this, and they're not thrilled, this was the first day for the brass. This is the 6th grade band's first note of 2023-24. 1, 2, ready, breathe. And you know what I said after that? Good. Here's the woodwinds. And, percussion were in the first one too. Sorry about that. 23-24. 6th grade band, their first note. Ready. I'm going to count to 4, and after 4, you hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember that the next time you think teachers are overpaid. Number 1, everybody. Number 2. Yeah, that sounds a lot better. Number 2. Here we go. Then we combine the 2 notes. And if you're thinking, oh, just 2 notes, that took about a week. So here we go. Ready? So then, thank you. So then we go higher. Now, going higher on woodwinds is just a matter of pushing different fingers down. There's more to it than that, but basically that's it. With brass, it means everything's got to get smaller and tighter and all that. So here we go. Higher ground number 4. Now, that was August. Now we're going to move to September. Notice probably that we've been playing a lot of long notes, 4-count notes. These notes are now 2 counts, and so we do it in a little tune called Half Note Rock. Here we go. Okay. In the 7th measure of those 8 measures, there's a rest, and having them not play on that rest took a while, but they got it. And that's the whole thing about this. We don't look for perfection. We don't look to make the next great Mozart, whatever. We want progress, not perfection. And they are making progress every single day. Good for you for encouraging them to be in this ensemble. Thank you. We're going to move on, and this is kind of how they refer to me. This is called cuckoo. So you notice that we're not putting as much silence in there. So now we move on to the next step, which is doing stuff with silence and not silence and combining it all, new notes and all that. So we are almost, are we there yet? Not quite. We are still in September, but this is called Rising Rhythms. This is number 12. Like I said, it's number 15. Okay, so now we're on to October. 10 minutes in, and we've already gone through 2 months. Not bad. We are now going to play something called stepping stones, where we're starting to do leaps instead of doing the notes right next to one another. Here we go. Stepping is number 15. In my infinite wisdom in preparing for tonight's concert, I programmed something for the weather. Here we go. Now for the national anthem of all beginning bands everywhere, Hot Cross Buns. So now we're going to go tell Aunt Rhody. Okay, we're going to do something, and I told them about this, and they're like, no, we're not doing that. I said, yeah, you totally are. We're going to learn a tune on the stage. And it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be better than they think it's going to be. And it's going to be, you're going to applaud wildly no matter what it is, right? All right, so give us just about a minute. Sometimes I have ideas that are really good. Other times. Goodness, they have never played that. Now, obviously, it wasn't perfect, but that's how good they are. They can read something like that quickly. They're so good that now they're going to come out and teach you. I'm not kidding. They're going to come out and they're going to teach you your first note. Now, if you're the parent of a percussionist, that you're going to come. Oh, by the way, how about a percussionist learning 2 different instruments at the same time? Round of applause for them. Also, a round of applause for our 7th grade band, who I think were a good audience. I'll find out later for sure. But okay, Mrs. Bergman, Miss Bergman, can we thank you very much. You're starting to read my mind. Okay, find mom and dad. Find mom and dad, or whoever you want. Bring your book. Now I'm giving them like 3 minutes, and I want to hear a good first note. All right, I'm hearing some familiar sounds of the first day. Yeah. Listen to that. That's beautiful. I know, right? All right, you got 1 minute, and then I want to hear you play together. Great. Okay, so here we go. Let's have it quiet out there. Let's have it quiet out there. We're all going to play the first note together, just like August 23rd. Here we go. Everyone, first note, parents, do your best. 1, 2, ready, first note. Round of applause for the parents. Sixth graders, come on back up. Have your attention real quick. If I could have your attention real quick. Sixth graders, keep it down, please. Sincerely, I do want to thank you for being here tonight. I know there's tons of stuff happening. Okay. Sixth graders. Hey. Hey, sixth graders. Gentlemen, ladies. All right. Seriously, can't thank you enough for being here tonight. And what you're about to hear with the 7th grade band is what you can look forward to from these guys. And again, it doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen. And so patience, being patient with them and being patient and telling them to be patient with themselves, really super important. Now, before we leave the stage, there's one thing we do every day, and it's our way of saying goodbye. But before I let them go, I do want to encourage you something, and I want them to be listening too. Part of being a member of the band program, or just being a member of the school, is knowing how to act in certain situations. In this, except for that child right there who can do that all they want. Exactly. So what I need to encourage them and also encourage you is that when there are people up on the stage, that you give them your utmost respect and that you expect your students to do the same. Because the kids who work up here, they do this for you. They don't do it for me. They don't do it for, oh, by the way, I almost forgot something very important. Get over here. Shame on me. About 3 weeks ago, Miss Warren joined us as our assistant band director. And my gosh, what did I do before she got here? Thank you so much for being here. And just so you know, she's going to be patrolling over there, and if she doesn't know their name, she's going to give me a description if they're not behaving. So if 2 kids look alike, it could be yours. All right. In all seriousness, thank you so much. I'm really proud of them, but we got to say goodbye first, and then they're going to go sit down here. All right? All right, you know.
Hey, we're going to continue our program here this evening. My name is Michelle Crockett. Am so excited to be in this role this year. I spent 8 years at Donovan working with third and fourth grade and love that job. And things changed this year, so I get to do some general music at Barry and then assist with the bands at the junior high and high school level. When I came up into these grade levels, looking at all these familiar faces, a few years older, was really exciting. I was thinking back when I talked to them about playing instruments, and to see that they chose to play an instrument, which is really great. I'm very thankful to work with Mr. Iannelli. He's been a lot of fun to work with, and Mr. Surgeon at the high school. I know we have one administrator here tonight from Barry, Mrs. Martin, and just wanted to say thank you for coming and support. And I apologize if we have a junior high admin here tonight. I didn't get to see you. All right, we are going to begin our program tonight with Continental. Great piece of music, and that will be the only one that I will be conducting for this evening. But just know that I've enjoyed working with your students a lot. All right, here we go.
So there are good teachers, there are great teachers, and then there's Mrs. Crockett. She's amazing. Round of applause for her. So this next piece we're going to play is it's a very difficult piece. If you ever ask any professional or even semi-professional musician what is the hardest thing to do, it's not playing fast, it's playing slow and being able to play it under control with the right balance and the right blend. And we threw this in front of these guys, and the first time I threw it out there, I'm like, man, I hope they can handle this, and they could. So enjoy this. This is a wonderful piece by Pavel Chevchennikov called Salvation is Created. Message to the sixth grade parents and sixth grade students. They were exactly where they were 1 year ago. Exactly, almost to the, in fact, I think their concert was later. All right? And what you hear right now, I told these guys last year that in the first, I want to say, quarter and a half of school, they have band more than they have the entire sixth grade year. And the progress is just going to go, and it has. I'm so proud of them. And this is what we have to look forward to as you grow older, and even better as it gets older from there. I am honored to teach these kids. I'm honored to teach these kids. We're going to play one more quick tune, Cowboy Cattle Drive. When this piece is over, we have one more job. The seventh graders are going to stack chairs and stands. Delete, delete, delete. The sixth graders are going to stack chairs and stands. Sorry. And seventh graders, hopefully it's not raining still, and we're going to push stuff over to the junior high. If things look ugly out there, we can put a pin in it until tomorrow, but if it's just drizzling or not raining, we're going to try to get that done. It should only take 5 or 10 minutes. Thank you all so much. I'll wait till you're done. Thank you. Clarinet, saxophone, trumpet, French horn, trombone, baritone, percussion. Thank you. Thank you all so much. If you didn't get a chance to the program, there are little QR codes around there. I also will send an email out with you. And if you want a hard copy, more than glad to make one for you. Thank you all so much again for being here. Ms. Bergman, if you would kindly put up the lights. Have a great evening. Drive home safe.